Did you know that while you watch this video, your body might desperately need a natural ally to fight infections? And that ally could be hidden right in your kitchen? Every year, millions of older adults turn to antibiotics like amoxicillin to treat common infections. But few know that there are equally powerful natural alternatives capable of strengthening your system without the side effects of medications. Today, I want to talk to you about oregano, a humble plant at first glance, but one that hides an ancestral medicinal power that modern science is just beginning to recognize. Stay with me until the end, because you will not only discover the surprising benefits of consuming oregano, but you will also take a journey through your own body, seeing hour by hour and day by day what happens when you incorporate this natural gem into your daily life. Ready to discover why oregano can be the natural amoxicillin you were looking for? Benefit number 5, it naturally strengthens your immune system. Have you ever wondered why some older people don't get sick despite changes in weather and age? Oregano contains two potent compounds, carvacrol and thymol, capable of strengthening the body's natural defenses. These antioxidants not only combat free radicals, but also enhance the production of white blood cells, our first line of defense against infections. Research published in Frontiers in Microbiology showed that oregano oil can inhibit antibiotic-resistant bacteria, confirming what our grandmothers already suspected. Wouldn't it be wiser to strengthen the immune system preventively rather than waiting to get sick? Incorporating oregano into your daily diet could be one of the simplest and most powerful acts to safeguard your long-term health. Can you imagine how different aging would be if our immunity always worked in our favor? Now, let's move forward a bit, because what comes next is even more fascinating. Benefit number 4, it combats infections selectively and without harming your intestinal flora. Have you ever wondered why you feel weaker or have digestive problems after antibiotic treatment? Unlike synthetic antibiotics that eliminate both good and bad bacteria, oregano acts more selectively. It helps combat pathogenic bacteria like Escherichia coli and Staphylococcus aureus while preserving the balance of the intestinal microbiota. A study in the Journal of Applied Microbiology proved that oregano extract achieves this unique effect, supporting your digestive system instead of weakening it. Could it be that the wisdom of nature understands our body better than chemical intervention? Applying it is simple. Just add fresh leaves, oil, or oregano infusion regularly to your meals or natural care routines. Can you imagine an antibiotic that cares for your intestine instead of destroying it? Nature already thought of it before we did. What happens in your body when you consume oregano in the first 24 hours? What happens in your body just after incorporating oregano into your diet? In the first 2 hours, the essential oils of oregano begin to be absorbed into your digestive system and enter the bloodstream. Their antimicrobial action silently starts, weakening harmful microorganisms. Between the 4th and 8th hours, the body might experience a slight regulation of inflammation, especially in vulnerable areas like the respiratory tract or intestines. By the 12th hour, if you were dealing with a mild infection, you might begin to feel a slight improvement in symptoms like congestion or general discomfort. Had you stopped to think that your body responds to natural stimuli much faster than you imagine? This first day marks only the beginning of a much deeper process that can transform your health. Would you like to know what happens if you continue consuming it for several consecutive days? We'll see more later in this same video. Benefit number 3. It reduces chronic inflammation that accelerates aging. Did you know that chronic inflammation, although silent, is one of the main accelerators of aging? Oregano acts on inflammatory mediators like TNF-alpha, helping to reduce low-grade inflammation that affects organs, joints, and blood vessels. Studies published in phytotherapy research indicate that regular consumption of oregano can be an effective strategy to prevent age-related degenerative diseases. Could the key to active aging be to control inflammation before it causes major damage? Consuming a daily oregano infusion or incorporating it as a seasoning can be a delicious and accessible way to protect your tissues in the long term. Wouldn't it be a wonderful gift for your future self to start this simple habit today? And the best is yet to come. Benefit number 2. It protects your intestinal flora, the root of your immunity and vitality. Did you know that more than 70% of the immune system is found in the intestine? The intestinal microbiota, that vast ecosystem of beneficial bacteria, not only regulates digestion, but also the body's defense responses, systemic inflammation, and even hormonal balance. An unbalanced intestine can translate into a body more vulnerable to infections, allergies, chronic fatigue, and published in the International Journal of Food Microbiology showed that oregano extract can inhibit the growth of harmful microorganisms without negatively altering the diversity of the intestinal flora. Additionally, the essential oils of oregano help reduce inflammatory processes in the intestinal lining, which favors better absorption of essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B12. Did you know that sustained intestinal inflammation can prevent you from correctly absorbing these vitamins and minerals fundamental to maintaining energy and muscle strength as you age? Incorporating oregano daily, whether in infusion, as diluted oil, or simply in the preparation of your foods, can be a simple and effective way to protect this vital system, strengthening your immunity, digestion, and overall well-being from the root. In short, oregano not only acts as a natural antimicrobial, but becomes a silent guardian of your internal balance, helping you age more actively, strongly, and with a better quality of life. What happens in your body when consuming oregano for 7 days? Have you ever wondered what real changes your body could experience if you incorporated a medicinal plant like oregano daily? On the first and second days, the active compounds of oregano, such as carvacrol and thymol, begin to accumulate in your body. These powerful antioxidants work silently, weakening populations of harmful bacteria and reducing initial levels of inflammation in the intestine and respiratory tract. Did you know that the first improvements are usually invisible but fundamental to mood disorders? This is where oregano shows a little-known benefit: its ability to act as a selective antimicrobial. This means it combats pathogenic bacteria like Escherichia coli and Salmonella without significantly affecting the good bacteria that form the first barrier of protection in the intestine. A study published in the International Journal of Food Microbiology showed that oregano extract can inhibit the growth of harmful microorganisms without negatively altering the diversity of the intestinal flora. Additionally, the essential oils of oregano help reduce inflammatory processes in the intestinal lining, which favors better absorption of essential nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and vitamin B12. Did you know that sustained intestinal inflammation can prevent you from correctly absorbing these vitamins and minerals fundamental to maintaining energy and muscle strength as you age? Incorporating oregano daily, whether in infusion, as diluted oil, or simply in the preparation of your foods, can be a simple and effective way to protect this vital system, strengthening your immunity, digestion, and overall well-being from the root. In short, oregano not only acts as a natural antimicrobial, but becomes a silent guardian of your internal balance, helping you age more actively, strongly, and with a better quality of life. What happens in your body when consuming oregano for 7 days? Have you ever wondered what real changes your body could experience if you incorporated a medicinal plant like oregano daily? On the first and second days, the active compounds of oregano, such as carvacrol and thymol, begin to accumulate in your body. These powerful antioxidants work silently, weakening populations of harmful bacteria and reducing initial levels of inflammation in the intestine and respiratory tract. Did you know that the first improvements are usually invisible but fundamental to preparing the body for a deeper recovery? By the third or fourth day, you might begin to notice visible effects: better digestion, less abdominal bloating, and a general feeling of lightness. This is because oregano helps restore the balance of your intestinal flora, eliminating pathogenic bacteria without harming the beneficial bacteria that protect your digestive health. Had you considered that a more balanced microbiota also strengthens your immunity, daily energy, and even your mood? By the 5th and 6th days, the immune system shows signs of strengthening. Your body might respond more quickly to small viral or bacterial aggressions thanks to the natural stimulus provided by oregano. Studies in international immunopharmacology have shown that oregano extracts increase the activity of immune cells like lymphocytes and macrophages. At this point, you might also experience a progressive decrease in mild respiratory discomforts like occasional cough or nasal congestion if they existed previously. By the 7th day, your body might have completed a first phase of internal regulation. Less chronic inflammation, a better intestinal barrier, more active and organized defenses. This small daily change could be the beginning of a long-term transformation in your overall well-being. Can you imagine what would happen if this simple practice didn't stop at 1 week, but became a lifelong habit? When you choose to strengthen your body from within with natural and respectful resources, you're laying the foundations for a more active, free, and full old age. Benefit number 1. The natural amoxicillin that respects your body. Why do so many scientists today call oregano the natural amoxicillin? Because its spectrum of action against bacteria, fungi, and viruses is so broad that in some studies it has matched and even surpassed the effectiveness of commercial antibiotics in mild and moderate infections. The big difference is that oregano works with your body, not against it. It does not harm your microbiota, does not generate bacterial resistance, and does not weaken your natural defenses. Isn't it time to reconsider how we treat our health and give a place of honor to these ancestral remedies? Of course, in serious cases, you should always consult a doctor, but for prevention and daily support, oregano can be an invaluable gift from nature. Now, did you know that oregano can also naturally heal your skin, lungs, and digestion? Although many know oregano for its internal antimicrobial power, few know that this plant has also been used for centuries as an external and respiratory remedy with a wide range. In skincare, properly diluted oregano essential oil can be applied to small skin infections, foot fungi, and minor wounds, accelerating the healing process and preventing bacterial infections. Recent research has shown that its active compounds, such as carvacrol and thymol, act directly on the most resistant skin pathogens. Had you ever considered that a kitchen plant could compete in efficacy with commercial antibacterial ointments? In the respiratory field, steam inhalations with oregano infusion have traditionally been used to relieve nasal congestion, reduce bronchial inflammation, and improve oxygenation in cases of flu, mild asthma, or sinusitis. Studies published in evidence-based complementary and alternative medicine highlight that oregano oils help relax the airways and decrease the microbial load in the lungs. Can you imagine how much you could support your lung health by incorporating a method as simple and natural as a homemade oregano inhalation? In the digestive system, consuming oregano in the form of infusion can act as a mild intestinal antimicrobial, helping to control harmful bacteria without altering the beneficial flora, something that conventional treatments hardly achieve. This plant is not just a dressing for aromatic dishes. It is true comprehensive support that, used wisely, can accompany your health on multiple fronts effectively and respectfully with your body. When you discover all the potential hidden in a single plant, doesn't it make you wonder what other natural solutions we have been leaving aside for so long? Today, we have journeyed together through the path of oregano inside your body. Today, you have seen how this small plant can strengthen your immunity, protect your intestine, reduce inflammation, and act as a true silent guardian of your health. Imagine what it would be like to live each day betting more on what nature designed for us. Imagine giving your future a better version of yourself, starting with small changes like this. Before you go, I would love for you to leave me a comment. Were you already using oregano in your kitchen, or will you dare to make it part of your health routine today? And if this knowledge has seemed valuable to you, I invite you to subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone you love, because when we take care of ourselves, we are also sowing well-being in those around us. See you in the next video, where we will continue discovering together the most powerful secrets for a long, conscious, and vitality-filled life.